Hey. Hopefully this works. Sorry, this is messed up. I just changed. I'm trying a different streamer, and I didn't realize that people were in my chat earlier. I didn't realize it gave me an impromptu what's it called? Basically, like it's scheduled to stream, and I didn't realize it. So, okay, so I need to figure out how to use this service, but it's going to be awesome. I think I'm testing it for a week. I'm going to see how it goes. Excuse me. Hang on. I got something. Okay. I got the world premiere of my new theme song. I think I might need to tweak it a little bit, but I really like it how it is. 2, I need to plug in my computer. Where's the charger? I am not using the same computer I normally do, so everything is all messed up for me. But this is going to be Sovereign Citizen 101, the one you've been waiting for, Jerry freaking Kane, the guy that they made the movie Sovereign after. I think I even have a working chat. I don't even think I need to tweak it. See, let me just the word test. I don't even need to do that because, yeah. Oh man, you guys are all about to jump into biggins, and I'm going live. Whatever, this is gonna be great. Okay, I'm just gonna play a song. I'm gonna jam out by myself. I might play it like 3 times in a row and just dance while whoever does whatever and whatnot. You know what? Actually, let me see let me make sure it actually. Let's see if this is actually live. Okay, so grammar school days without incident -100. Okay, man. It's a good thing. I thought it was live for like an hour without even realizing it. I wonder what I did in that hour. All right, let's see. Oh, I am live. Oh shit. Okay. All right, copyright safe. The world premiere of Grammar School. The name of the song is Grammar School. Nobody's in here. I'm going to play. I'm going to jam. Hey, Josh. Normally I don't go on the same time as Biggin, but I was trying StreamYard out, and then I got some some Jerry Kane videos, and I got a new song, and I'm just gonna bust it out. I'm gonna bust out the new song because this channel really needed an intro and an outro, and I don't have those, but I have a song that I'm gonna put with those. Okay, tell me if you can hear this. Yeah.
Oh, go! They say they're free, but they're bound to the gavel. Claiming laws don't apply on their gravel. Ask me no questions, they holler and stammer, but they're feeling hard in the courtroom grammar. This, that, and the third, they shout on demand while irregardless spills from their hand. 2 negatives fight, it's a grammatical crime. The final destination, doing hard time. Oh, I'm taking you to grammar school, where the sovereigns and Karens break every rule. Cuffed and corrected, they're learning the truth. Their syntax is guilty. No need for proof. Karen's in cuffs screaming, this isn't right. Throwing tantrums in the Walmart light. A pop exploding, she's losing her cool, but double negatives ain't bending the rules. Sovereign guy in his windowless van. Your Honor, I don't consent. Understand. The judge just sighs, slams the book shut. Grammar and justice are teaming up. Oh, I'm taking you to grammar school, where the sovereigns and Karens break every rule. Cuffed and corrected, they're learning the truth. Their syntax is guilty. No need for proof.
think that's it. Yep. Yeah, I'm a fan. I don't care if anybody likes it. I like it. I've got like 3 versions of that. So anyway, Josh, you're the first one to hear it. You're awesome. Oh, Mike's on, huh? And then Biggin's about to go on. I picked the worst time to stream, but it's okay because you know what? I realize I gotta stop going around everybody and just gotta do what's better for me. Okay. All right. And plus I got some awesome stuff. You know what? I've got the coolest freaking show set up. And I've been doing this Sovcit 101 thing for quite a few videos now. And I've been kind of just set up this last. Sorry, I'm double checking to see who's live real quick. Oh God, of course she does Sovcit emergency. No shit. It's always a Sovcit emergency. I did it once. I shouldn't have said Sovcit emergency, but whatever. Mine's a yep. There you go. Oh yeah, and look, I've got a chat button that works. I don't even need to mess with it. I might stick with StreamYard here. It's way easier, sort of. Took me a while to figure out how to play and pause, and then Twitchy. Wait, no, who jumped in? Was it Twitchy? Yeah, Twitchy jumped in. I didn't realize this scheduled to stream for like an hour ago. All right, so I'm gonna do what I did with the last Sovcit 101. If you're the only one in here, and if you don't stay in here, that's cool too. Then I'm just gonna keep doing this because this this is just gonna be too good. So I'm gonna start it off. You know what? Should I do the sovereign at the end this time? Maybe I'll do it in the middle. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna start with the keynote speaker here. All right. So I don't know if you saw the movie Sovereign, but this is the guy the movie was made after, basically. I have like 40 freaking videos on this guy. I also have his body cam. I've got a couple different body cams. I've got like all kinds of stuff on this guy. But most importantly, I've got him. So, oh sweet, that button works too.
But I'm going to the, why would we even have to use another promissory note?
Okay, so I have no idea. Okay, so this is labeled as video number 1. It seems like it starts a little off, but it starts where it starts. And anyway, this is Jerry freaking Kane. And then at some point in this series, his son's going to be in here, I think. But yeah, I mean, just like the movie, he's got the white suits. The actor that they got to play him just looks just like him.
Shouldn't have to, because that double entry.
Right. Why should we have to use another promissory note?
Meant that all they gave us was a check which was equal to the promissory note.
Thank you
It was
very
already
much.
equal, right?
You're a very wise woman. So what are you doing in the bank? Borrowing money. Why?
So you're just
It's
playing their
personal
game.
responsibility.
Okay.
It comes down to personal responsibility. We're the one that walked in. Well, not me. I didn't.
No, but the reason why we go in there is because the bank is the agent, the transfer agent for the money that's in the Fed.
That's what it says on that sign on the front of the window?
I don't know what it's.
I never.
Oh, by the way, this was filmed in 2009 in California.
I never saw that on the sign on the front of the window that's begging me to come in and borrow money, or I'm sorry, get a home equity line of credit.
I'm just saying, you're putting the question out, why do we go there in the first place? Because they're the transfer agent. We can't tap the account on our own.
Says who? Yeah. You go to the grocery store and you use promissory notes all day long to buy bread, don't you?
Yeah.
So you are tapping that account.
Oh my God.
Have you ever entered into a debt contract to purchase an automobile or go to school or buy a hunting license?
But again, those are all going back to the central transfer agent.
But it's not the full disclosure.
We're not actually tapping it. They are for our benefit.
At our instruction. That's what
Correct.
it comes down to here.
That's correct.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Is it's our instructions. There's no requirement. That's the point.
Okay.
You're coming at it from the debt side of the ledger in that we have to do it because they're the only ones that can. And I'm saying, no, we don't have to do it because here we're doing it.
Well, we're lacking the education on how to
Exactly.
do it.
Correct.
Because people were taught that 100 pennies is a dollar and 10 pennies is a dime and 10 dimes is a dollar. No, a dollar is a unit of measurement. If I say to you, give me a pound.
Yeah, I posted the new one of the news articles in my the post section, like the non-video section. But yeah, I'm glad he resigned. He needed to resign. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was voluntary. He just didn't want to continue to be a public douche.
What would you say?
On a what?
What?
I say, give me a gallon.
What?
So I say, give me a dollar.
What?
It's a unit of measurement. 371.25 grains of 0.905 silver. There is no money. Silver and gold.
They call it lawful money.
Well, they call it legal tender.
Yeah, they call it.
They call it legal tender. That's what they call it.
Okay.
Oh, we got more people? Hi. SEIZE. Lawfully seized of the property. Right. Yeah, this is out of the 4th edition Black's Law Dictionary. Seize, to put in possession, invest with fee simple, be seized in or of or in, be legal possessor of, or be holder in fee simple. So here you come in with your realtor, you just made an offer on the house, they accepted the offer, and you go in there and you tell them you're lawfully seized the property. Which is a lie, you're not. Because if you were lawfully seized the property, then like I said, why are you in here borrowing money?
Let alone why you're in foreclosure.
Right, exactly. So, back here to this deed of trust. See, this one's a little bit different. Borrower. This is borrower is Jane Doe. Most of them say borrower means Jane Doe, which once again is just a definition. The fact that the word is in quotation marks, that also brings attention to it, that there's something different about this term that's being defined, that it's special. It's in quotation marks.
All right. That one was pretty short. Let's see here.
And lender, of course, we know what lender is. That's just the agent. Trustee is a public trustee of whatever. And note means the promissory note signed by borrower and dated whatever. Property means the property that is described below it, or the heading transfer of rights in the property. So we go down to transfer and rights in the property. The security instrument secures to lender the repayment of the loan and all renewals, extensions, and modifications of the note, and the performance of the borrower's covenants and agreements under the security instrument and the note. For this purpose, borrower, in consideration of the debt and the trust herein created, irrevocably grants and conveys to trustee in trust with power of sale the following described property located in the county of. So here they're starting out by telling you that the security instrument secures repayment of the loan and all renewals, extensions, and modifications. That's going to come in very handy later on in our process. Just keep in mind that term, modifications. They take it with all modifications. Sometimes it'll say that in the deed of trust. Sometimes it'll say this deed of trust and all modifications are assignable. They say it different ways, but it's all the same basic point.
All right, so up to this point in the series, we started with the Moors and all of the, the Moor lady with all of her, twists on words and some court decorum relative to the Moors. And then we moved over to the Constitution guy, and he was, had a lot of implications relative to the whole traffic thing. Now we're kind of getting more into like the financial part, the trustees, the straw man, all that other stuff that we typically see in the courtroom, mainly in civil court. But I think he goes into criminal at some point.
And that's modification, so keep that in mind.
Innovation here, Dan. It's innovation.
Yep. Okay, somebody have their hand up? Oh. Okay, now, when you give them in the note, you give them permission to sell the note.
Jerry?
Yes.
Are you going to give us a copy of what you're reading from, or what?
No, this is just a deed of trust.
Oh, okay.
From one of the people here in the room.
Okay, got
It's
it.
just a deed of trust.
Okay.
In my, I don't know if that's very true, but in my transfer pricing properties, it's borrower irrevocably grants and conveys to the trustee. Does everyone say that?
Yes, that's what I read here. Irrevocably grants the trustee in trust. Irrevocably grants and conveys to trustee in trust the power of sale of the following described property.
So when I have written to the trustee that I'm revoking their power of attorney and all that, they send a letter back to me saying, well, it says in your deal trust that it's irrevocable. It's only the lender can change it.
And that's, they're misdirecting you, aren't they?
Can't really hear that.
Did you
That's not
repeat
what you
that?
said, is it?
Sorry it's so quiet. You might need to blast this because I can barely hear it. But even from 2009 to 2025, videography and audio recording has improved substantially, even though it was pretty darn good in 2009. But Jerry here didn't think to get his quorum a microphone.
Can you please repeat it louder?
Well, when I did my notice of cancellation and revocation of power of attorney for the trustee, they sent a letter back saying that with your deed of trust, it says that you granted irrevocably to them, which it's only the lender who has the right to make the changes.
Well, that's not what it says. It doesn't say the lender has any rights to make any changes.
What does it say?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't.
And if
It's
you're
open.
if you're the trustor and the grantor, that means you have the right to this.
It's
It
your-
doesn't matter if it's
right.
irrevocable or not. Actually, to me, it's irrevocable that they cannot make any changes because
Right.
you are the grantor and the
Right,
trustee.
exactly. Irrevocably.
Is
And
what
we're
you-
not revoking it anyhow, we're just finalizing it, yes.
I just want to understand, I want to make the point. Are you saying that irrevocably is on our side?
That's one way you could take it. This is your document, remember? Who's the presumption operate that created this document?
You.
So what did you mean when you said irrevocably?
On my side.
On your behalf.
I don't know. It's your document. What did you mean?
Okay.
See, the power is in the people. That's what I'm trying to get across. It's your document. What did you mean? If they say, well, it says this, say, no, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
That's not what I meant when I gave you the instructions. You're following the instructions wrong. Those are not the instructions I gave you, servant.
Good. That's what I need to
Asset side of the ledger, not the debt side.
Servant.
Servant.
Survey.
Not my servant, they're just a servant. It's just a fiction that they've taken, a fictional title they've taken, that's all. Now we get into where the money is, okay? Now, first of all, before I go any further, I want to make sure that I'm not dealing with anybody that's off the page, okay? Because where I'm getting ready to go now is a little bit beyond what the regular people know about. So,
What the regular
first
people
of
know
all,
about.
We've already agreed that everybody knows about the person, right? We know, is everybody on the same page and understand, comprehend that there was no loan, there was an extension of credit, and that you were the one that funded it? Is there anybody that doesn't understand that? Okay.
And Jerry, basically, the way I read this, and I read these documents, is that they provide a lot of irrelevant information, and it's essentially...
You provide a lot of irrelevant
Correct.
information.
Well,
Okay, so now we're getting into like the mysterious. Well, we've always kind of been there, but we've been in the mysterious trust, right? Like the he's basically saying that the borrow is not the borrower. They're extending their own line of trust to these fake, account that they have. Oh God, it's just stupid.
There's baloney on there, and I gotta correct that stuff. And
Because you don't want the servants being confused. Now, when you gave over the note to the bank, everybody understands that the purpose of the note is to hold in case you don't pay it. Then they can come back and take it into court and then say, look, judge, this is the note you signed right here. That's the purpose of the note, correct? However, in the documents, in the instructions, you gave the servant permission to sell the note. Then, in your instructions, you said,
What page is that?
well, this is page 4 right here, number 2, application of payments or proceeds. Except as otherwise described in this section 2, all payments accepted and applied by lenders shall be applied to the following order of priority. A, interest due under the note. When did they sell the note?
Day one of the closing.
Let's give them a week. Just to be kind, let's give them a week. Just in case they were having a bad week and, maybe their wife had a baby or something and get around to it. Let's give them a week. Okay? How much interest is on a $100,000 note in a week?
Minimum. How much?
Somebody got a number?
How about
$8?
$8?
$8?
$8 to $12, somewhere around
Principal due under the note. $100,000 principal. So we're up to $100,008 now. Amounts due under section 3. Well, you go to section 3, it says funds for escrow items. How much are those? Don't have any idea. Really don't care at this particular point in time. We'll get to that in a few days.
All right. One more.
For right now, the point is that amounts due under section 3 are now applied, the money is now applied to. Then any remaining amount shall be applied first to late charges, second to any other amounts due under this security agreement, and then to reduce the principal balance of the note. They said it twice. The same cycle, 2 times. Why did they do that? Because they knew you were going to send them a check 30 days later. Because you didn't understand what you were getting into. Because you didn't understand that when they took that note and sold it, and said, I said, here, Tom, I have a note here for $100,000 in the aggregate. On this note over the next 30 years will be $400,000. Will you give me $200,000?
Sure, why not?
Tom gives me the $200,000. What am I supposed to do with this money now?
Credit the escrow account, close the escrow.
Not yet.
Leave it on the income statement.
Let's not
drag
even
it
go down that road yet because that's showing too much intelligence.
Sorry.
Let's just go with the welfare version.
Okay.
What should I do with this money now?
Pay off the loan.
No. Hold it in place of the note.
Oh, yeah, that's...
In case you don't pay me.
You said you wanted to go to welfare state, so that was...
In case you don't pay me, I need to now hold this money. And then when the note's matured, I'm supposed to give you the note back, aren't I? But instead, since I sold the note, what should I give you back instead?
The money.
The money. The
And
firm.
how much is it?
The firm.
It's a hell of a lot more than what you signed for in the first place. Interest due under the note, $8. Principal due under the note, $100,000. Amounts due under section 3. Well, section 3 is the periodic payment, any money that's left over on unpaid periodic payments, taxes and assessments, leasehold payments or ground rents, if any, premiums for any and all insurance, mortgage insurance premiums, if any. These items are called escrow items. So all the extra money goes into escrow. Now, here's what happened. A week after you sign the note, this guy has sold the note. And you now have 3 weeks to take some action. The transaction has been completed almost.
He was asked something about the date of signing relative to the funding of the loan, saying it takes a week. So he asked on a $100,000 loan, how long does it, or how much interest on a $100,000 loan is accrued in 1 week. So that's where he's getting that extra $8.
Word for word according to your instructions. And then 3 weeks later, instead of walking in and demanding your money back, you walk in and you give them a check. And you say, here's some more money. I like the way you guys are taking care of my money so much. Here's some more of it for me. Put some more money into escrow for me, would you please? And they say, okay, we're not going to argue.
That's innovation.
And then the next month, you come in there and you give them another check. They're like, okay, we'll deposit that in your account too. We'll credit it to your account. You like that right? You want it credited to your account.
Right.
Yeah. So you come in the third month, you give them a third check. Guess what you just did? You just gave them acceptance. You just gave them reason to believe that you're going to continue to do this for the next 30 years. So what do they do then? They sell it.
Deed of trust.
The deed of trust, the second sale takes place. And this time it goes to the servicer. And I say, Mr. Servicer, I'm going to be getting $1,000 a month from this dope. I mean, this fine young lady right here. Would you be interested in taking her $1,000 a month and keeping 100 and passing me on the 900?
Sure.
But if she doesn't pay, you still got to pay until you foreclose on her.
Sure.
Now, why is the servicer so mad when you don't make your house payment? Because he's on the hook.
Yeah.
For this contract, for your deed of trust.
Yeah.
And you know another thing, when they call you and they start complaining because you're in foreclosure, they don't talk about you're in foreclosure, we're going to foreclose on the note. They don't say they're going to foreclose on the note. They're going to foreclose on the deed of trust. Yes.
So simply, on the day of closing, you sign the promissory note. It goes up to the Fed. Then
I
they
guess that's
set-
the paperwork that I've seen, some of it. I haven't seen all of it. I can't speak to first-hand knowledge.
Okay, so then they sell the note,
Mhm.
and all they have is a copy, but they've sold the note with a copy, not with your original signature. And then they sell the deed of trust, so it's
Two separate
3
sales.
steps?
Two separate
2
sales.
separate sales. Okay.
They get the money from the Federal Reserve, and
Right.
the way I've seen the call reports, it shows the money comes from the Federal Reserve to the bank, and they write a check to pay for the house. Bam, the house is paid for. If you owe anybody, who do you owe?
Federal Reserve.
Federal Reserve.
But it sits there for the 3 years, right?
It sits there for 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, I mean, as
Well,
long as it
unless the
sits
bank
there.
OIDs it and said you
Well, they're going to do
abandoned
that.
the funds. Okay.
But I mean, not the whole amount sits there for 30 years, because they do as cheat to the state after 3. That wasn't what I meant, or what I thought you meant. I mean, you're going to keep paying those payments, so it's always going to be there.
Right.
The escrow is always going to be there for 30 years.
Okay.
It's just going to have different amounts of, yes.
Good question for him. How do you call the call report? Who do you talk
It's,
to?
well, actually, that's slang. The proper term is financial,
Forensic currency transfer.
financial account, no, I'm sorry, I can't remember the real word. That's the slang.
Where do you get this from? OCC or
They will not
PPC
give it
or?
to you.
Well, they'll give it to you if you use the right term, because I've seen people that get them when they use the right term, when they don't call it that. It's like here, I know it has a proper term, but I don't remember what it's called.
State comptroller has that.
Yeah.
Is that what
Fraud.
the state comptroller would have?
Yeah, they would know what the term is. You can call the state comptroller and ask them for how you get the call report, and they'll say, "Oh, you mean the blah 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 blah?" And you'll say, "Yes, thank you. That's what I mean."
I called the comptroller of the currency in Houston, Texas, and they didn't have a clue.
What a call report
Yeah,
was?
and I explained it to her. and
Well,
she said,
then you were talking to some gatekeeper goyim at the,
Right.
recent product of the public school system, or
The
failed
terms-
her first 3 GED tests.
The terms
I mean-
that I've heard is called as a forensic currency trace, and from that there's another activity that happens from the history and pattern of the forensic currency trace. Those two elements are what is
Right, but the actual document that I saw that showed the routing coming through the Federal Reserve said something else at the top,
okay.
and the bank said this is the call report. Because call report is
2009.
slack. And
Or something else. Exactly.
Right. Just like when I had the issue here with the bonding here in San Bernardino County, here I am doing the bureaucratic shuffle, and I'm real good at doing that. I've been doing it since I was 16. And if they tell me to go, I'll go. And when I get there, they better have what I want, because if they don't, I'm going to find some reason to turn the guy I just got there against the guy that sent me there.
So I downloaded these in sections, and that was 3 sections worth of like 11, like 22. I should have gone a little bit further in this, but just like the last series, I've got another sovereign citizen, and you might have seen this sovereign citizen because he is on Van Valiant's channel. This guy's got 6 years worth of stuff, right? So I've got enough video for at least 6 sections of this section of Sovereign Citizen 101. But along the lines of the topic here, so it's hard to comment because it's so freaking stupid. He's basically saying that the bank is giving them a mortgage with their imaginary trust, and that the bank doesn't actually own your loan. The Federal Reserve does, and the Federal Reserve actually owns all the money in the bank, which, oh my God, you guys, it's just so I got one of my degrees in economics, and it's so simple to understand, yet he has no freaking clue. The Federal Reserve the Federal Reserve controls the money supply by buying and selling bonds to banks, right? Banks get their money from the Federal Reserve relative to the printing of money, and it's controlled by the buying and selling of the bonds that the bank owns, right? But anyway, the whole thing is stupid, right? And it rests on the whole straw man thing, right? Like the name and writing is not the actual person, and that the bank at some point is going to owe you money if you don't pay them, which is what he was trying to say at the beginning, which is where that $8 comes into play. But then if you show a track record that you're willing to pay the bank, then they're going to assume that you're going to continue to pay the bank, and therefore you're liable for the debt, which we actually see that happen in civil court, where somebody's like, well, you made payments, but then you stopped. So I guess in that aspect, it's kind of fair, but it's so freaking stupid. Like, it's right, the gotcha theory. And then everybody else is sitting around saying, no, you don't. No, you don't. Oh my God, it's so stupid. But the reason why this is a little bit compelling is the time period. We're in 2009. Do you remember 2009? 2009. The housing market the bubble popped, right? So there's probably a lot of desperate people in this room that have nothing to do with sovereign citizens, that just want to figure out a way to keep their house. And that's sad. And then there's a whole bunch, and this includes Jerry Kane himself. He was going through a foreclosure during the same time period, right? Part of the reason why he was doing this, from my understanding, is so he could make money to potentially save his house. He did not end up saving his house. But the other part of the story that's compelling is really, really close to the events that happened in the movie that led to him led to his death, that led to his son's death. And he's it's just so stupid. Anyway, so let's, just for the sake of keeping things fresh, let's introduce you to my newest sovereign citizen, which you may or may not have seen. I call this guy Kangaroo Sovcit, and I think the only reason I call him Kangaroo Sovcit is because I think he commented like the court was a kangaroo court. So I'll give you Kangaroo Sovcit Part 1. This is from 6 freaking years ago, so this is no rookie. And so Kangaroo Sovcit has got at least 3 traffic stops in the series, and then he's got a court case, and then he's got a sentencing. But then he's got a couple random videos like the one I'm going to show that shows him arguing something in a police station. And this one precedes his traffic stops that he's filmed. So I'm just going to throw this one out here. And then on the next video is going to be a traffic stop. And then I'll figure out the order of operations here.
Pretty good.
So it looks like he was fired for having suspended registration. Is that fixed?
Let me make this much easier. It was actually never an issue. The registration was never suspended. The cop's a fucking liar. But here's what I would like to actually submit. I claim that Deputy Johnson, ID number 521, interfered with my right to, then I'll go to the clerk's office and submit my claim. Thank you. Thanks, I'm playing.
We're down here, so loiter as close down here as you can so we can give you updates. Okay?
Get arrested for loitering, am I?
No, I think we know you're here.
Okay.
Oh, another dummy.
Yes, I wanted to make a claim.
What kind of claim?
I'm claiming that Deputy Johnson, ID number 521, interfered with my right to travel,
You need to
held
go
me against
downstairs
my
to the
will.
sheriff's department to file that. We have nothing to do
This
with
is
the sheriff's.
court.
We have nothing to do with the sheriff's. If you
I'd
have
like to make a
complaint-
claim before the court.
There's nothing you can do. If you're filing a complaint against an officer, that's what the sheriff's
It's not a
department.
complaint, it's a claim.
What do you mean a
complaint,
claim?
a claim
What kind
is
of claim? A claim that your money's out of pocket?
duress. I was
We don't-
stressed out, everything. I've
There's
been
no
put
type
through.
of claim to file with the justice court for that. You can file a complaint.
So I
with
have to
the
go to a
sheriff's, or
higher
you can-
court, is what you're telling me?
You can
That-
go contact an
is this a-
attorney. You can file a civil
I speak for
lawsuit.
myself. No man can speak for me.
Okay, well, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
So you're refusing to
God.
take my claim?
There's no claim, sir. If your money's out of pocket, I can give you a small claims form. If you're for a civil suit, you need to hire an attorney and file the proper documentation. That's the only thing we have here.
I was
Except a
told that-
criminal, if there's
Can I explain something to you? I'm not trying to be argumentative, but I was threatened, basically, that men with guns would show up looking for me if I didn't show up here today at this time. And my only options are to show up or pay this, and I can't say
do
anything
you have
in
a
retort.
case here then?
That's what I'm trying to do.
No.
I have a
Arrested? Were you
no. I
given
have
a citation?
I just went to go
Okay,
talk
so
to
you
that
have
gentleman.
a citation, so you want to deal with this. That's what you're doing. Oh yeah, so you need to go over to the district attorney. You'll talk to them.
He said he couldn't handle that he wanted to talk to you because I chose not to enter a plea. I wanted to make a
Unless you
claim.
want to set a trial.
I choose not to
She is
set a
no
trial. I was forced to
nonsense.
come here
You
today.
could pay it or you could set a trial.
So I
That's
have
your
to come back
options.
at another time?
Yes.
And waste more of my time after
Yes.
I was already threatened to forcibly
Yes,
come here?
that's what a trial is for. That's your right in court to say what you want to say
I
on the
want to
record.
speak to a magistrate now.
You can't.
But at the time of the incident, it says right here on the ticket. It says right here on the ticket that by signing this,
This is your date and time to appear, to either speak to the district attorney or to set this for trial.
I don't want to speak with the district attorney. I want to speak to a
So we will
magistrate.
set this for trial, and that's when you speak to the magistrate, is at the trial. This officer will be there, you will be there, you can bring any witnesses, and you will present your case at that time. There's a date and time set for that. That's how the procedures work.
Then can this claim be entered on this
You can
citation?
submit it on the date at trial, yes.
So I can't submit it early so that
No.
the judge has any preconceived notion of
No.
what's going on. I have to drop it.
She cannot see anything legally until the date and time of trial.
So the judge
It's called
can't.
ex parte communication. It's against the law.
So even though I'm making a claim that's relevant to what's going on,
You'll
the-
present your claim at your trial.
okay.
Okay?
Yep, she's no nonsense. She knows exactly what she's talking about, and she's just on top of it. This one's awesome.
Let me get you a court date. I can set this for Tuesday, March 26th at 2 p.m.
The sooner the better. Like
Okay?
immediately.
March 26th will be the soonest I can give you.
Thank
Let me
you.
get you some paperwork.
Ma'am, can I help you over here?
Option 1 or 1. Stop moving, dude. Just hold the camera still. What does this button do? Ooh. All right, come back, lady. That's probably why video editing is a good idea. Oh, I could play the song. Wait, where'd it go?
Okay, so I just need a signature, phone number, and mailing address for your trial. Next.
I'm homeless, and I.
That's fine. You can just write homeless.
Signature, mailing address, and phone number. You're signing that you're coming back on April 30th.
And then just a signature that you're acknowledging you're coming back March 26th at 2 p.m. for a trial.
And why can't this be taken care of today?
That's not how our procedures are. We have to set a specific date and time, subpoena the officer and or witnesses, and then you go before the
City and
magistrate.
state, zip code, please.
Why couldn't
The
this
PO box,
be
the number.
handled in a more
The
timely
procedure-
manner is what I'm saying. Don't I
We
have
only
the right
have
to a speedy trial?
Yeah, within 60 days. This is within
60
30 days.
days?
Yep, 60 days.
Wow, well the date of the incident is when I thought till I had to
No,
the date
yeah,
of the
within
trial.
60 days of the date of your appearance, which is today's date.
Okay.
And this is in 30 days. Okay, so here's your copy. We'll see you on March 26th.
And if I,
at 2 o'clock.
and just so for my clarification and understanding, if I do not return on March
Yeah, we don't have a
26th,
ticket
a
here.
warrant will be issued for me and men with
That's up to
guns
the
will come
magistrate.
after me?
You're gonna have
That's
to have
up
a
to
seat while we
magistrate. That
enter
is a
it.
very
okay?
good potential, yes.
They'll have to take it off of your ticket,
Well, I'd
so just have a
really
seat.
like
You're
to
quite
handle this
early.
today because I don't have time to come
So you
back.
can't do that. Today is your time to either negotiate with the district attorney or set this for a trial before the magistrate. You've opted to set it for trial. We've given you a trial date within the 60 days.
So my only
required from
options
March
are
26th.
to
still gonna
pay
get it for you.
because that guy says so?
Correct. Pay, negotiate, which you could not do, or set this for trial within 60 days. I've given you a trial in 30 days to be here before the magistrate. That's the law.
Hey, Sherry.
I just really can't believe how you guys go about things. Is this a court of record? Is this a court of record? Is
Sherry, you did the thing again. I mean, Siri did the thing again.
this a court of record, ma'am?
Huh?
Is this a court of record?
Yes.
Okay, then you should take my claim. Let's go, fat boy.
Oh, God. I made that one way too short. I feel like I could play some more. Oh, man. So normally I don't do the Sovcit 101 stuff live, but I kind of messed up. So I have... Wait. Did I call you something? Oh, dude. You know I get confused easy, Josh. All right. Normally, I don't do the Sovcit 101 live, but I screwed up because I have a feeling that one day I'll get enough subs to have a member section. So anticipating that, I dumped a whole bunch of videos in YouTube in my like unlisted box, but then I didn't realize that YouTube limits how many videos you can upload in a day. I'm like, oh crap, I can't upload my Sovereign Citizen 101 for the day. So I was like, oh, frick it. Well, let's see if they let me go live, and they did. So then I could premiere the grammar school song, which we might as well play it again because I'm out of videos, y'all. Well, I'm not actually. I'm not even. You know what? Since you're here, do you guys want me to play one more from the same guy that we just played? Because I could do that. One more, or should I call it good? All right, let me see how long the next one is. Okay, we'll do one more. Well, one more. Then we'll do an exit premiere of the song. And then... Oh, shit. Did I download it? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so that video precedes the video. So that one precedes the video that I'm going to do now. So this is a traffic stop like several years, like 4 years after that. So I don't know what ever happened with his case that he was just messing with right there. But then this one happens like 4 years later. Let's see. Shit. Oh my God. And I've got 2 views. All right. This actually is kind of long. All right, whatever. Where'd it go? Let's see here. I'm going to take some down. Oh, you know what? I'm learning this new one pretty quickly. Wait, is this the same one? Oh, no. Okay, it starts off with no volume. So this guy must have FOIA'd body camera footage from like well before the traffic stop. Looks like he's got some dummy guns. I mean, dummy, whatever, pew-pews. There is audio. It just takes a little while to kick in. I don't think he actually turns it on until he stops this guy.
You still don't know that.
Let's see.
Broad and wind, South 52 Mary 836.
Make this bigger. Just a quick heads up. This truck is loud and you hear it like the whole time. It's kind of annoying.
Evening, Mr. Student. Good. Hey, you still don't have that front plate on there and you still don't have a plate light in the back. That's laying down. That's not conspicuously displayed as required by plate law. And then the plate light's still out. Any reason why you didn't replace that? Okay. Any reason why you're not wearing your seatbelt? Yep, but you haven't corrected the violation, so. You have your license with you? You have your license with you? Yep, you are. That's fine, I still need your license. You don't have to answer any questions, but I still need your license. You gonna hand your license or not? Yes, I'm giving you a lawful order to hand me your license. I'm not paying for anything, man. You gonna give me your license or not? Okay, I can take you to jail. You requesting to speak to a magistrate, that's fine. I'll take you to jail. You can sit in jail and you can speak to Judge Peace on the morning.
I think it's a taillight, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, I'm telling you that's what's going to happen. You're telling me you want to speak to a magistrate, so I will arrest you. I will let you go and speak to a magistrate. That's what we can do. That's what you just requested to speak to Judge Peace, the magistrate judge of this 3rd Judicial Circuit. Therefore, I can take him into custody. You're refusing. He's the magistrate judge of the 3rd Judicial Circuit, which covers Moody County. Okay, so I am asking you. Actually, I'm giving you a lawful order to give me your driver's license, as well as your insurance. I have 2 violations on you. No front plate, which you have not corrected since the last time I stopped you. And the no license plate light, which you also did not fix. I didn't write a specific time on there. Oh, okay, so it's almost been a month, Andrew. Haven't? Yep. And I can cite you the first time. I chose to give you a warning the first time. I gave you an opportunity. Okay, I didn't cite you the first time. I don't have to give you a warning. It's officer discretion. I gave you a warning the first time. I didn't put a specific time on there. Okay. I'm ordering you to give me your driver's license. Yep, I do know who you are. You have your insurance with you, too. Can you hang it? Please show it to me, please. I'm giving you a lawful order, yes. Yeah, and I'm not going to either. Okay. That's what you are. I don't know why you think that the sovereign laws, you could be a sovereign citizen, but yet you still have license plates on your vehicle and still comply with the laws of the state, but yet you won't. Okay. Are you going to comply or not? Yes. I'm giving you a lawful order.
Absolutely. They definitely 100% know each other. From my understanding, this guy and this police station go way back.
I'm giving you a lawful order. I'm not compensating you for any of that. Okay? The sheriff's with me. You want to speak with him? Hey, Deputy Klein, he would like to speak to you. Nope, the sheriff's not coming out. I have no other supervisor on. There's a deputy here. We got a deputy here. Good, how about you? Can I come over that side? I can barely hear. Do you mind if I come on that side? All right. I'm going to come around the back. I'll come around that side so I can hear you guys. What's that? You sick?
Finally, you can hear the guy. Oh, Jesus. If you're curious, this is South Dakota.
been about a month, right?
So I'm going to tell you this, okay? With standard warning tickets, most of the time it's 10 days. You get 10 days to fix the problem, or else you get a ticket. Okay?
So Andrew, the state law says 10 days. I didn't give you a specific time frame to require you to do that. But like I explained to you the first time.
So he was giving you the benefit of the doubt that you can get it fixed, and you did, and it's been 24 days now, okay? So he gave you the benefit of the doubt the first time, you're still driving around with those same violations, so he's got to address it. Okay? Yeah, so do you have your license on you? That's South Dakota state law, for one. Your job rate,
It's also an additional offense if you do not have your driving license on you. I will. Okay, I also need your proof of insurance. Until you comply, I would already had you on your way, but you want to continue reviews.
We're in this point right now, right? We're in here. We're already in this stop.
Oh no, my bad.
Yeah, and I'm not going to either.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna FOIA body cam, you might as well get the guy that's talking closer to you with the microphone. Because anyway, I have more video of this scene that's filmed from the guy in his truck. So I'll transition to that here in a little bit. They can hear way better.
We're in this point right now, right? We're in here. We're already in this stop. We're already on the traffic stop. We're past the traffic. Okay. So, have your license in here.
Stand right in the front there, Mr. City.
That's ordered.
Yep, I'm giving you a lawful order. I can control your movements. Supreme Court says so.
If that's what you believe, Mr. Taylor.
That's what I believe. That's what the Supreme Court believes as well.
Okay, Mr. Taylor.
So are you going to give me your insurance?
Are you ordering me? Dude, I comply with orders. We've been over this.
I've given you a lawful order multiple times. Okay? I've given you lawful orders multiple times. I've told you that. If you're not going to comply with that, I don't know if you have insurance. Last time I know you had insurance, I don't remember what the expiration date was. I don't know if you renewed your insurance, if it's still valid. If you refuse to provide the insurance, I don't know if the truck has insurance. If you're not going to provide that, I'm going to tow the vehicle. And I'm going to summon you into court for that. Which I know you're going to take this to court anyway. That's perfectly fine. Are you going to provide the insurance for me so I can get you back on the road back home?
It's not in my pocket, buddy.
Well, where is it? You want me to ask your wife for it?
Where do you think it is?
Oh, he's just being a dick.
I'm done playing games.
I ain't playing no games with you, man.
Are you gonna give me the insurance or not?
I have no problem showing you insurance.
Then where is it?
Do you believe it's on me?
Yeah, I believe it's in the glove box. Can I go get your insurance card from your wife?
You may go ask my wife for it.
I will go ask her.
I don't know why you just don't correct the violations, man. You'd have been on your way. There's no reason for me to stop you. But now, you haven't corrected them. You asked me to not prolong the stop, but yet here you are arguing about it. Give me another opportunity so I don't have to stand out here in the cold or so.
You most like standing out here in the cold,
Well, I don't mind it. I make stops all night. So,
you can see I'm well insulated, man. I like the cold.
I hear you. Don't mind. And we got the vest on, so.
Hey, a little layer of warmth, man.
There you go.
Hey, Twitchy, that's my bad. I didn't even realize that scheduled on YouTube. I was just so what happened was I was playing around with Streamlabs. Well, I was playing around with StreamYard, thinking about getting rid of Streamlabs, and I didn't even realize that it scheduled something on YouTube. So that's my and then I clicked over in the comments. I'm like, oh shit, was I live the whole time? And then I realized that my comments open. So my bad. I'm sorry.
write you a citation, okay?
I'll replay the song though. All right, he's going clicky clicky.
Andrew, do you have your license or not?
I believe I do.
Okay, well, I've made multiple demands for you to provide that. Are you going to give it to me or not?
Are you ordering me to provide you with it?
I've given you multiple lawful orders before.
Are you ordering me to provide you with it?
Do you want me to give you another lawful order? How many do you want me to give you before you're completely refusing?
I'm not.
Oh my God, just say yes.
Well, you are. I've given you multiple lawful orders.
I have not refused anything. I've asked you when you're going to compensate me for the last orders that you've given me.
That's not the way this works, and you know that. So
I don't know that. All I know is
I'm
that
ordering
if a man
you.
orders
I'm
another
giving
man
you
to
a
do
lawful
something,
order.
he compensates that man for the orders he gave him.
I'm giving you a lawful order to provide your driver's license.
You are ordering me, Taylor White, another man.
Thank you, sir.
Yo. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'll push the button. Yeah. He said when a man gives another man an order, he compensates that man for blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, do you run your house like that? So essentially everything is a quid pro quo. Oh, man. And he's married. Poor lady. I don't know. Maybe she likes him. His fee schedule's got to be outrageous. All right, writing tickets. Writing tickets. No, I didn't, but I checked my email pretty recently. I'll check it real soon here. Oh my God, how long does it take to write a ticket?
Citation here for the conspicuous display of the front license plate. It's required to be on the front in a horizontal position that's conspicuously displayed for anybody to read, okay? That's the first one. That's a class 2 misdemeanor. The amount for that citation specifically is $132.50. Second one here is the no license plate lights. That is a petty offense in this state. You are required to have those. That's a petty offense, like I said, in the amount of $25, okay? The total amount for both citations is $157.50. Giving you until December 28, 2022 to take care of that. Okay? If you'd like to go to court, you can do so on that day at 1:15 p.m. at the courthouse here in Plainer in front of Judge Peace. Otherwise, if you pay the ticket before then, which the instructions on how to take care of that on the back of the ticket there, if you pay the citation, then you do not have to appear in court. They can use that money towards the citation to resolve the case for you. Okay?
Okay, I just have one thing. I'm not a defendant, man. I'm not defending anything.
Okay, so I'm going to do a signature here saying that you understand that you need to either take care of that citation or appear in court before that day, or on that day, sorry, at 1:15 p.m. Okay, it's not an admission of guilt, it's just saying that you acknowledge the citation, that you're receiving it from me.
Are you acknowledging me to accept the title of defendant?
Yes.
Well, you are the defendant in this case.
I told you I'm not defending against anything.
Mr. State.
Okay. Okay, but I'm not defending anything.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's on this side.
I'm not defending anything.
Okay. So, like I said, I don't know. You're defending against these two charges.
I'm not defending, sir.
Well then,
I'm sure I'm guilty as sin of these charges.
okay. Well, all I need is a signature there, not an admission of guilt, just saying that you promised to refuse. Would you like one of my pens?
Deutsche, you're making play something else.
I'm sure yours is quite nice.
The signature there for me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What would you like me to do for you?
I'd like you to leave me alone and let me go about my travels.
Oh, God.
I hope the fact that you're writing me a ticket and you place value in it.
Okay. The other thing you requested earlier to speak to the magistrate judge.
Immediately.
If you'd like, I can place you under arrest. We can go sit at the jail
I
until you
do not wish to be under arrest,
okay.
sir.
Well, then,
I wish to travel freely.
Then we're going to do the citation so I can get you back on the road. All right? Second signature here. This is the power of attorney saying if you pay the citation, like I said, they can put that money towards these violations. That way you don't have to appear in court on that day. Once again, that is also not an admission to guilt. You are acknowledging this, correct?
What is that?
I said you are acknowledging the citation, that's correct.
I believe that you have placed value in them.
I'll give you a license back now. Make sure you get your violations fixed, okay? Get that front plate actually adhered to the front, okay? You can't be laying down flat on the dash.
If you say so, man.
Alright, and then get your both your plates there on the plate light, okay?
Oh, we'll see what the court has to say about this.
Alright, that's fine. I'm in court all the time anyway, so I'll see you later. You can bring up your $3,000 that you requested as well.
Oh, so you're still refusing to compensate for the orders
Yes,
you've given
the
me?
state of South Dakota is refusing to compensate for this.
The state of South Dakota didn't order me to do nothing. A man named Taylor White ordered me to do something.
Alright, Mr. Cady.
Because I'm not afraid of no man in a costume. Ain't no man in a costume going to tell me what to do.
Sure, I'll see you on
You're
December
no better
28th.
than me. You're another man, just like me.
I'm enforcing the law. I got a job to do.
You have a very nice uniform, costume, whatever you want to call it. That's nice. But you're another man like me, and the state didn't order me to do shit. You opened your mouth as a man, and you acknowledge.
You're free to go.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
Okay, you're not going to leave?
Do I have to?
Well, then we're going to leave.
Okay.
We're not going to sit here and
Bye.
do road taking.
I forgot, y'all. This guy is like a combo Sovcit and frauditor, and I have him doing a fraudit video at some point too. I got a lot of videos on this guy.
Bye. See you later. Have a good one.
Have a nice day.
I'll see you in court.
Yeah. It's the nicest word I can think of for him, Sherry. I think this is just him writing a ticket. I think it ends with him writing a ticket. Yeah. Tick 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 tick. 27. Okay. All right. Twitchy. I'm gonna try to play your videos, but not in this stream because I got to keep everything Sovcit 101 related for this one. So, and I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight either because Alice in Borderland just came out with the new season. And if you guys haven't seen Alice in Borderland, it's awesome. It's freaking amazing. It's such a good show. But definitely watch it from the beginning of season 1 because it's linear. But Alice in Borderland is freaking awesome. It's maybe my favorite show. Okay. Let's re-premiere for the second time the new theme song, and then at some point I'll make a video that goes with it. But I've got like a funk version, I got like a popish version. Gotta love AI music makers. So Here we go. It might be loud, might not be. I don't know. I'm gonna turn the volume all the way up, and I'm gonna rock out to it because it's freaking awesome. Oh, and just let me know if you can't hear it.
Demand why irregardless spills from their hand. Two negatives fight, it's a grammatical crime. The final destination, doing hard time. Oh, I'm taking you.
God dang it. I need to get it started from the beginning. Why is it not starting from the beginning?
Where the sovereigns and Karens
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna loop it. So wherever the beginning is, it'll just play at the end.
break every rule. Cuffed and corrected, they're learning the truth. Their syntax is guilty. No need for proof. Karen's in cuffs screaming, this isn't right. Throwing tantrums in the Walmart light. Her pop exploded. She's losing her cool, but double negatives ain't bending the rules. Sovereign guy in his windowless van. Your Honor, I don't consent. Understand. The judge just sighs, slams the book shut. Grammar and justice are teaming up. Oh, I'm taking you to grammar school, where the sovereigns and Karens break every rule. Cuffed and corrected, they're learning the truth. Their syntax is guilty. No need for proof.
Okay, now the beginning. Dang it. I should have just put. Did I turn the. Okay, now we can hear the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, go! They say they're free, but they're bound to the gavel. Claiming laws don't apply on their gravel. Ask me no questions, they holler and stammer. But they're failing hard in the courtroom grammar. This, that, and the third. They shout on demand, why irregardless spills from their hand. Two negatives fight, it's a grammatical crime. The final destination, doing hard time. Oh, I'm taking you to grammar school, where the sovereigns and Karens break every rule. Cuffed and corrected, they're learning the truth. Their syntax is guilty. No need for proof. Karen's in cuffs screaming, this isn't right. Throwing tantrums in the Walmart light. Her pop exploded. She's losing her cool, but double negatives ain't bending the rules. Sovereign guy in his windowless van. Your Honor, I don't consent. Understand. The judge just sighs, slams the book shut. Grammar and justice are teaming up. Oh, I'm taking you to grammar school, where the sovereigns and Karens break every rule. Cuffed and corrected, they're learning the truth. Their syntax is guilty. No need for proof.
Okay. The premiere of the Grammar School song. So, if you guys aren't aware, I've been on the fence about changing the name of my channel for a long time, but now that pretty much solidifies it. So, we're going to stick with Grammar School. You guys have an awesome night. I probably won't be on anybody's channel tonight. I don't think I'm just gonna hang out with the wife. I don't think I'm gonna drop YouTube for the rest of the night. Thank you. I didn't do anything. I just typed in a bunch of words that made sense in a AI music maker, and then I remade it and remade it and remade it, remade it and remade it and remade it until it finally sounded like something that I wanted to play. At some point, I wanted to add like peanut butter jelly in there and something like a simp, not a shrimp, but it didn't make sense. So, all right, the three of you guys are freaking awesome. I am sorry again for the confusion, twitchy. I'll make up to you somehow, but well, I don't I'll play your videos for sure, and then I'll try to do better. I figured, okay, so now I know how to use this platform. I think I can schedule it and know that I scheduled it so I don't do the same thing again. All right, you guys have an awesome night, weekend, everything.